Meanwhile, the planet Venus walks the dog with its ginormous yo-yo.
I can't tell, is it moving? Isn't that technically an unidentified, boring object?
Meanwhile, a random house sits in morning or evening twilight.
Why must you castrate me?
Martha, that dinner was delicious. Did you bake the pie yourself?
With extra Prozac.
Recipe my grandmother sold at the bakery. Keith, you want some more coffee?
Half a cup, hon.
Put your shoe back on, Keith.
Keith, you're acting rather smug. You look like a man who's just inherited a major portion of the world.
You might not be so far wrong, in a way of speaking.
Keith.
Yes, dear?
I want a divorce.
I know. I'll bet you finally decided that there was nothing to worry about with the laser satellite.
Hardly. It's still of great interest to me,
Take my word for it.
among other things.
Look, I told you, no swapping.
Well, it's been up there 3 months now with no dire effects. 20 feet in diameter, in high orbit, traveling around the Earth at about 18,000 miles an hour.
Look, can't you two talk about anything else?
Like ball bearings for the battery.
I'm tired of hearing about laser satellites, and isotopes, and conical graduations, and all the rest. Maybe you have something in your space technology I can use for a headache,
How about a walk out to the airlock?
You're hinting at something. What is it?
I can't tell you right now. She thinks I'm off my rocker.
Everyone thinks you're off your rocker. Even me. Now, come on. What's the big secret?
Well,
Keith, please.
honey, this is too big. I've got to tell someone.
But you promised.
Kurt will understand. Maybe nobody else on Earth, but Kurt will understand.
Well, I'll try.
Come on into the den.
While the dishes magically clean themselves.
Don't let it get you down, Martha.
Behold, my new iPod.
Say, that's a powerful looking set.
But how much beef
I've never
jerky
seen
do you
anything
really
like
need?
it before. Where'd you get it?
Come on, I'll help you clear the table.
It'll be just a second.
For them to give up expecting us to do the dishes.
There it is. Do you have any idea what it is? What you're actually hearing?
My mother-in-law.
Some kind of progressive jazz?
It's Venus. By laser communication. Without a satellite.
Oh, come on now, Keith.
Venus. I don't mean the static. Can't you hear it? The other thing?
What other thing?
Listen to it, Kurt. Listen to the voice.
Oh, stop it, Keith. If it is a voice, it's unintelligible. Forget it.
Kurt, listen to me. I've been in constant communication with him now for over 2 months. I don't know exactly how I understand, but it's a form of hyperspace hypnotism.
Blonde.
I do know that I do understand.
Oh, do you? Do you?
So you got a little friend on Venus. What does he want from us? Has he got a name? Or is it just an it? Or maybe it's a she?
I'm sorry you don't believe me, Kurt. He knows exactly what he wants, and he's about to make a move to get it.
Zima.
And although his name is untranslatable into any known Earth language,
Don't do it.
it would sound something like
Please don't do it.
Zontar.
He did it.
Hello?
I'm not in right now. Please leave a message after the belch.
Yes? This is Kurt.
The Klingons killed your son.
What? Well, that's impossible. All right, I'll be right over. And
Nothing wrong at the installation, is there?
it's gone.
What's gone?
Satellite. Simply vanished.
Wonderful. So what can we do about it?
We could put on a show in the old barn.
Kurt,
There's trouble at the installation, honey. We're going to have to leave.
By your command.
well, good night. I'll get your coat.
Broads.
Can't live with him. Ha 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 ha.
Good night, Kurt.
Darn, still don't know if his name is Kurt or Kirk.
I always thought Keith was a little off, but now he's really gone off the deep end.
He's the genius, all right. Maybe too much so for his own good this time.
You can get that 500-pound door, right, honey?
Finally, the pants can come off.
Zontar diverted the satellite for a vehicle. He'll soon be here. Zontar will soon be on Earth.
And on our sofa.
Meanwhile, back at the Follow 77.
This driver's no good. Get me a corporal in drag.
Situation the same, Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Sorry sir, still haven't announced tonight's menu.
Wash me.
General ain't so happy tonight. I guess none of them are.
Since they canceled World War III. Make mine a pizza pocket. Hot Pockets.
Raise the vernier on the C-band link.
And fractionate the neurotropic motherberries.
Wanna check out my latest poem? It's an ode to Krispy Kreme.
Did somebody say Krispy Kreme?
Well,
Are the Hot Pockets done yet?
It's full visible now. Everything seems to be operating correctly, but there's just nothing there. I don't understand it.
understand it? Of course not. No one understands it. But it's the scientific achievement of the century.
Hair in a can.
There, now there's enough room for Ringler Humperdinck's new album.
Why did I get married?
Hey, is that a butt print?
Darn, he found the butt print. Like Ray designed our home.
No drink, no cigarette. Who are you and what have you done with my wife?
There. Things will be better soon. Very much better.
But you promised. Oh, Keith, please come out of it. Please come back to me.
Time for a new eyeglass prescription.
Oh, just pick a channel already.
Negative.
Maybe a link failed.
I'm sorry, Doctor.
Well, that's all right, Louise. We know it wasn't anybody's fault.
That is,
But be sure
anybody
to get those reports
else's.
to Washington tonight by scrambled transmission.
Yes, sir.
Just no more fussy breaks, okay?
Look here, Kurt.
Happy Slip friended me.
It's just reappeared.
The data link is operating. It's just as if it were never gone. It's right on orbit, functioning perfectly.
World's largest moon pie.
Get the Pentagon on the hotline. Tell them we're bringing the satellite down for a full examination.
Yes, sir.
Can you handle recovery procedures yourself, John?
Oh, yes. It's all programmed on the cycloid computer. All we need to do is activate it.
Good. Good night, then.
Good night, Doctor.
And now for a little Pink Floyd.
This is Richie. Acknowledge.
Fonzie.
I receive you.
Send us more Ovaltine and Bond's medicated powder.
Yes?
And would you like fries with that?
Yes, it's true. I am your only friend.
And I think you're a loser.
Nobody else even believes you exist. But they will.
Well, my name's not Richie Cunningham.
They will.
It's late, Keith. Are you coming to bed?
Zontar's on his way, darling.